Left, your left, hey. Left, right, your left. You got it.
Thank you for joining in today with Andrea Eichmann and Mark Peterson of the People's Patriot Project for this week's WeP3 Debrief. Find out what our crew has been working on to help support those who have given some and all to the pursuit of liberty and freedoms across Minnesota and the United States. Watch, listen, and support as we create the beacon of hope and opportunity in today's society that needs its heroes. Are you a veteran, first responder, or a patriot looking for a place to put your skill set, your thoughts, and or want to help continue the mission? You have come to the right place. We are the People's Patriot Project, and we want to be the shock and awe when it comes to meeting the needs of our veterans and first responders. We are dealing with a new enemy in today's world where the wounds are not always clean. We want to be part of this mission in saving lives and making a difference. Welcome to the WeP3 Debrief. Here's Andrea and Mark letting you know the mission. And as always, Patriot Pride.
Well, happy Friday and happy Remember Everyone Deployed. This is Mark Peterson with the People's Patriot Project.
And Andrea Eichmann with the People's Patriot Project.
So awesome to be here today, and thank you. Right off the bat, Leo out in Wyoming, Mr. Pat Cornwell. What's up, Patriot? It is good, brother. It is good. We got a lot. I'm not going to call it ups and downs because here's the sad thing. This week we had planned on what a beer. Thanks, brother. We had a fishing tournament planned for this weekend. Of course, out here in Minnesota, they said it was going to be too cold and windy. And the saddest part of the story is we had sexy Scotty Sexton plan on coming and spend the weekend with us. And he has some people a little under the weather down there. And so first we canceled the fishing trip, and then he was just going to come and hang with us for the weekend. We were going to go visit. We were going to go visit some veteran supported businesses here, and he's got some people under the weather down there and can't come, but we want to do a shout out to Scotty Sexton, and thanks, brother. We'll get you up here another time, and in the meantime, thanks, Pat, again, loving it. So what do we got going on, Andrea?
Well, first of all, I think that it's the weather. Even though Scotty said maybe one of the kids was ill, I think he's scared to death to walk on the ice.
I think he got afraid.
I think he did. Not that he's afraid of anything, but walking on the ice, fishing, you drive your truck out there. No, there's been a lot of talk about that, and I probably don't go on the ice either, even though I grew up here in Minnesota, so don't blame him. And we're going to try it next weekend, however. So we've got our team. We got our team hopefully just bouncing into the next weekend with the Fishing for Life group. And
there's so many places I could go with that, Pat. We'll just leave it alone. Is that
the size of your? That's the minnows you use?
He wants to fish.
Yes, let's get you on our team.
I don't know if that is good, and I don't know if I should. We'll just let that go. Hey, come out here, Pat. You got next weekend. We got some things going on. We got our fishing tournament going on. Everyone, Beck Lake. Yeah, we're huge. You pull the big ones out of there. We've got a team, Ice Holes for Heroes. I think that's the christened name of this year's People's Patriot Project team. Christened by Mr. Scotty Sexton himself. And so we are going to go with Ice Holes for Heroes, and we will be out on Lake Waconia next weekend with we could throw a little bit of branding up here, that. Fishing for Life.
Yeah, let's throw that up. There you go.
Yep, Fishing for Life. And thank you for those organizers who've been patient with us and getting everything lined up. And we still have a few spots open if you're interested in being part of Ice Holes for Heroes. We've got a couple spots that we're planning on frequenting before the event. We got 2 spots. We just got to make it solid, make sure they're okay with us coming with the numbers that we have. So the plan is right now, tentatively, there's a place to eat breakfast, and I'm having one of my moments, Andrea.
Yeah, the Big Boar.
Well, I wasn't going to mention the name. I was going to
mention I'm sorry.
town. Yeah, so.
Oh, the town. It starts with an H.
Yeah. Gosh, how terrible. What a terrible show host we are. But
I'm telling you, it's so far away. I don't even know the name of the town anyway. I was just going to drive west and a little bit north.
Hanover, Minnesota.
There you go.
Gosh, dang it. I'm not that spacey. I swear I'm not. Hanover, Minnesota. We're planning on breakfast, 8 o'clock. And I'm telling you, you don't want to miss out on this breakfast. So if they kick us out or whatever, we'll split up into teams and we'll eat in our trucks and cars and stuff like that. And then there's a place in Waconia right on the lakeside at 11 o'clock. We can start meeting there. Again, I just want to make sure with their management, they're good with it. With things changing, they thought we were coming this weekend. They gave us the go-ahead, but we just want to make sure. And then we'll do our fishing event from 1 o'clock to 4 o'clock. I know that's not hardcore fishing. The question for a lot of people was, are we going to be in shelters or outside or yes? Yes, yep. To that question. Questions. We'll have all options available to us. So no one's going to get cold. If you get cold, that's on you. We'll have all the resources you need. We'll have all the equipment you need, and it doesn't be a cost to you at all. No so cost. Come and hang out with us. And then we do have a little small post event planned at another establishment in Waconia. Waconia is like a 1 mile by 1 mile size town. So, I mean, it won't be hard for you to find where we are, when we are, and we'll let you know all that going into it. Why are you laughing?
I'm just... Your Pat he's full of it today.
Is he coming?
You're coming to fish with us, Pat? Let's get you here next weekend. Can you be here Saturday from 1 to 4? Sounds like fun. He's
a country boy from Wyoming. He wouldn't be able to handle this harsh winter of Minnesota where us Scandinavians hang out. That's
Minnesota. It was just, you guys, it's not the temperature minus 14. That's not what it's about. It's the wind. So the wind's blowing at 20 to 30 mile per hour gusts right now. That's the chill factor. Those of you that are not from, because Scotty, I hope you're listening. And I don't think you are right now, but I know you will sooner or later. But
I don't get to hear this very often, so I'm going to put it up there.
But when the wind comes in and it's that cold, the concern is the ice shacks and houses. So the shacks, like the structured ones, are good, but the clams, and then they use a big tent for the warming house. That doesn't stay put very well when the winds are that strong. And then when it's that cold, when the winds blow, then there's, people like Mark probably wouldn't wear a hat or gloves, and probably they'd have shorts on and right. Thank you, Pat. This is what I'm dealing with.
It is.
Right?
It is.
So,
This is a slight breeze for Wyoming, and he is 100%
No.
accurate on that. Oh, yes. You don't know the wind like you know it in Cody. That's for sure.
I don't.
I
don't want to.
promise you.
Hey, I gotta say hi to Lori Beasy. Is that how we pronounce it? Lori Beasy is watching.
Nice.
Awesome.
Good to see you, Lori.
Thank you for stopping in. I just sent her an email, so she's on board with some things, and I look forward to meeting her.
So, did we cover all the stuff in that first stanza?
No.
All right.
We gotta talk about Sunday night.
Oh, Sunday night. Yeah. Oh my gosh.
A poem? Is that what we're doing? We're reading a poem right now? I thought it was notes, but the stanza?
Did I say poem? Oh, really? Language arts? You're going to go after me yet like that?
I am. Yeah, it's a paragraph, but that's okay. Okay. Hope my kids are watching. 7th and 8th graders know. Actually, it's kind of a poem. It's very poetic. We had an amazing guest last Sunday. The whole band came in. 3 of the band and crew are veterans. And was the other one guy is a firefighter?
First responder with.
Yeah. And so they just had.
But his son is in the service.
Yes, that's right. Yep. And they were so nice. They were so nice. Their music, you know what it reminded me of? Though they were much better than what I remember as maybe a teenager and young adult. But you know those small town ballrooms that you go to, and the band plays some everything, some country, some rock from the 60s, 70s, 80s, and then they can pop in and do like a Janis Joplin. Like they were so good, so talented. And then we had a heart-to-heart afterward that it went a good solid hour and then some. There must be some first responder jabbing that I'm learning this military language a little bit. This might be in the responder world that
he's a Leo. He's a Leo.
Yeah, so fire, Leo's and fire. I'm gonna let you guys figure. We did.
All I know is they're out there leaning on their trucks while the people are running into the fires. That's all I know. Or leaning on their cars. A lot of times they're like having a McDonald's because someone went through the drive-through and they hang out there and eat is what they do. Dunkin'
Donuts.
Totally joking, brother.
Okay, yeah. So no, they brought in the whole. It's not new to us, but the family piece, which we will be focusing on throughout the month of February as well, because Kim, their lead singer and founder of the band, is also the wife of former military and the wife of former military. She's had two husbands. Her current husband was military. Her first husband was military, and she is military. So she also brought in this whole family reach that, and when we talk about helping heal and recalibrate what we want to do in the future with our resort area, we never leave out the aspect that your family needs to help you make those decisions. So we're going to talk about that more in the future.
I want to pound this home. First responders, veterans, military personnel, they don't get the job done without the support of their family members. It doesn't get done. So I thank you for the unmentioned heroes, and that's the families. Thank you for all you do in supporting your veterans and first responders. The mission doesn't get done without you guys, and I full-heartedly believe that, and we will, as our organization, support those that support. So that's the way we play that game. So
awesome. I absolutely love it. Yeah. So we have then this week coming up. So check them out, you guys. If you just go on Facebook and type in Kim Donette Band, you'll find their page. Their music is awesome. I believe they're giving us a Memorial Day song. In case they can't be with us that day, they have a song they really want us to play. So we'll be having their music on the Memorial Day weekend as well. So Mark went and set up. Well, we better talk about this week's guest first before we introduce that.
Are we going to do that, or are we going to get through some of the other stuff?
Let's do that then. What's next? Mark's been busy. He's been so busy.
First of all, if you get the chance, look for our new page on top of the People's Patriot Project page and the People's Patriot Project group. And we also now have a We Got Your 6 at 6 podcast page. And so if you're interested, it's going to be on all of them, but we wanted to have a page that was exclusive for podcasts. The reason why is this last week I had the awesome opportunity to be on Forging Life podcast with Trey Ryder. What an amazing dude. And he's committed to be on the show, and just compassion, driven, thinks about things. It was just an awesome opportunity to dialogue with another brother. And so we want to make sure that we have a place where we can get all of our interactions with other podcasts. Kaufman's out there. Kaufman reached out to me today. Richard Kaufman. He reached out today. Mark, can I do this post? I'm like, you don't have to ask me permission, brother. You run with it, dog. And so Richard Kaufman, here's your shout out, brother. We have been so blessed by the amazing organizations, the amazing podcasts, the amazing musicians who have all come and been part of the People's Patriot Project. And I have nothing. I'm just kind of giddy. I got some little goosebumps going on. In this day and time, we all need a laugh. Amen, brother. Amen. Don't get sucked into that negative narrative that's out there. I refuse to be a part of that. So I love having Pat out here right now. I am worried that someone has hijacked his page and he's just loading up stuff. But again, he said earlier when I commented on how do people donate to our organization, you can go to our webpage, thepeoplespatriotproject.org, and there's donate page or buttons all over that thing. And so thanks for asking, Pat. He said his wife has not killed him yet. And that is a part of being a spouse of a first responder and or veteran or military enlisted. So absolutely. We talked about Forging for Life. We got your 6 at 6. We are also, because there were some platforms we weren't really excited about, but we're going to try out another platform here. Not with not with what we're doing here, but we've got a platform with, help me out again, Andrea. I'm having that moment.
The name of the platform? Peterson.
I know. Telegram.
Oh, I thought.
The link is in the messaging. We have the link up now. If you get on there, you'll see that we have our beacon shining on there. I think it's kind of a cool graphic. So if you're not on this platform, and this is how fast stuff slips my mind, is Telegram. If you're not on Telegram, come check us out. This gives you a chance. Hand this thing out as much as you can. We are going to, this is that communication piece. If you're concerned and worried about putting your name out there for needing help and wondering where and who is going to find out about it, this is 100% anonymous. We will take care of you. We will put the resources into place. We are here to help those who need a hand in whatever they need a hand with. So, you know what? If it needs to be a sandwich, it's a sandwich. If it needs a roof over your head, it's a roof over your head. If you just need someone to talk to, and or if it's getting a little deeper than that, then reach out to us. Use our Telegram platform. It is right up there. I don't like that, but it is. It's at Telegram, we the P3. You had to have 5 letters, so we couldn't do WeP3, and you couldn't do the People's Patriot Project because that was too long, and it gets ridiculous, to be honest with you. Getting old. Who's getting old, dude? That's another one. That's Pat again. We're just commenting at him. But so this week, we have 2 guests. One is a chef. We have Mr. Brian Jacobs coming on. Let's see. Oh, I forgot to load that graphic. I was going to have that graphic ready. And our musician is, I guess I jumped the gun a little bit. That's all right. We'll get through this. Who's
You're
our
fine.
musician?
Keep going. Don't stop. Brandon Mills is his name.
Brandon Mills. Yep.
Yes.
Brandon Mills. We don't like making these announcements, only in the fact that that we post them, but we haven't heard from Brandon yet. We've talked to him. He just hasn't confirmed our last confirmation, and we're a little worried about that. We're not throwing him under the bus.
No.
People get busy. Stuff is going on. We are hoping that we see him on Sunday night, so bear with us in that manner. We just recently, and now I'm changing gears now. Do we need to talk any more about the podcast? We got you at 6 this weekend with Shad Turner and United Veterans Podcast.
No, I think so. Then we just want to throw out a big thank you to Adam Bird, right?
Adam Bird. He's always there for us.
Group. Yeah, he's been a great friend, great support, great leader for us. He's a great guy.
Should we share that conversation a little bit?
You ready to share that conversation?
Yeah, let's share it a little bit.
Okay.
So me and the board have been struggling a little bit, only in the fact that the word patriot may not be this bright and shiny word in all of society. And again, I'm beating around the bush a little bit here. The word patriot has got to be defended a little bit. And because of the choices of some people. And, it might also be because of the narrative of some organizations as well. And so, again, beating around the bush. So we have the option, and we were talking about it, and at some point we do want to shorten things down a little bit from the People's Patriot Project to WeP3. And I was sitting having a conversation with Andrea and board members, and we turned around, and all of a sudden Adam is calling us. And Adam just called, and it was one of those things where maybe his ears were tickling or something. We needed to hear him at that time. And I'm like, Adam, what should we do? And I'll be very honest with you. If those who know me know I'm aggressive enough to hit this thing head on and go after it. What I don't want to do is lose people for the sake of politics. I don't want to lose the message. I don't want to lose people. That part's not worth it to me. Here's the deal. At this moment, I know who's the president of the United States. I know who's sitting in that seat, and I am going to support that person as the president because that's the way I'm built. I'm sorry. Whether I like it or not. And again, you can read into that however you want to. He's supported. And Adam just plain up said, Mark, how do you sign everything off? And I go, Patriot Pride. And he goes, are you planning on getting rid of that? And I said, absolutely not. So we're not going to defend it. We're just going to be it. We're going to be that beacon. We're going to be that example. We're going to be that positive message. And that is something that we have never, ever, ever strayed away from the beginning of this, is the message of positivity. And things aren't as bad as some organizations want to paint it. And we're just not going to engage in it. And we're going to continue we're going to put smiles on our face. Pat said it earlier. Everyone needs to laugh. Absolutely. And things aren't as bad. If there's food in your belly and a roof over your head and you feel safe at the end of the day, everything else is frosting, to be honest with you. And we are absolutely in the right place at the right time. And we're here for all those who want to continue to serve. That's what the People's Patriot Project is about. For all those who never had the chance to serve, we have an opportunity for you. And for all those who might just need a hand being pushed over the hump, or, even kind of arm in arm down the steep slope, we're here for you, man. And that's what we do. We are the people. We the people, the People's Patriot Project. And so I know that's a little lengthy and a little long, but it is important to make sure that people understand what our mission is and what our purpose is and what we're planning on doing. And we've got some big stuff planned for the future. I can't walk out and do it today, but I know that with you and the help of all those out there, Pat asking the question, how do we donate? Andrea put up the donate page on. It's in the links. We're going to do it together, and it'll be a collective opportunity and a collaboration for all of us to work together, and we're excited. And so we believe happy heroes makes for happy communities, and we are just going to continue to move forward. And I'll just be done now because I can sit and talk about this all day long.
Hey, quickly, I want to summarize, just because I see some people just joined. Ultimately, we had some people join our group because the word patriot was in it, and they were looking for a different kind of patriot. That's where we're going with that. We are not a political patriot whatsoever. We are simply a patriot who loves our country and loves to support those who have given their careers, their time, their volunteering to help better our country. And so basically that's it. That's our foundation. Ours is not a political message whatsoever. Ours is the message of supporting the individuals after they have earned their stars, stripes, badges, compensation, and we believe a little time away to set this thing back and this thing back where it should be when they get done with those jobs. Okay, so that's it. We just had, maybe a couple people challenge, and then out of the blue, Adam calls, and that's not what he was looking. We caught him we slapped him upside the head. Hey, what are we going to do about this? And he's like, what are you talking about? And so his advice was amazing at the moment because, we were like, shoot, are we going to have to change that? We take it out of our name. What do we do? Because today's world has given it kind of a bad flavor. And he's like, nah, you are who you are. We are not setting out to turn anyone off or push anyone away because of our name. We're just simply here to keep doing what we've been doing. So please understand that. And then because I didn't slide it in while Mark was talking earlier, I just want to do a shout out. Betsy Ross, author extraordinaire. I am just plugging away through your books. And can I just say, I have not written my formal review. I have to figure out how to not make it so long that it seems like fake. Anyway, it's amazing because let me just tell you from a civilian point of view, right? I know a lot of people who have served. I know a lot of people on the police force, they're firefighters, dispatchers. We've had 2 just right here in our neighborhood from Dakota County. None of this is easy. Yeah, they chose the job, but none of us chooses those extenuating, very rare factors that happen in the jobs. And in those first responder jobs and in our military positions, that stuff can happen every day. And so that's who we are looking out for. And I lost my train. Oh, in the book, in the book. It gives a civilian, man, Betsy, the way you wrote things through your characters, I get it. I get through those characters that sense of at any given moment, those traumatic experiences and memories are going to bubble to the surface and I might not be able to control it. And that is a piece that we all need to understand. They're not trying to squelch it. They're not trying to forget about it. They're trying to just live a normal life with it hovering right there on the horizon. And so not everybody struggles with that. Not everybody had those experiences, and we all react to those kinds of things differently. And her books really have been made to help everybody understand how that affects the individual when they come back. If you're a doctor, you're a lawyer, you're the contractor down the road, it's not easy day by day. So that's why we're here. That's why we're here. If you're struggling or you know someone who's struggling, man, get a hold of us. Get a hold of us. We've got ideas. If nothing else, Mark, he listens well too. Believe it or not, he listens really well. And then he might just talk for a while, and it's okay because it's good stuff. So thank you for letting me do that. And Betsy, thank you for your books. If you guys want to know, they're easy reads. They're good, amazing reads. If you want to know how to get a hold of those, just get in touch with me or look up Betsy Ross on Facebook.
You can check us out also tomorrow. We will be with Hometown Heroes Outdoors up in Rush City outside of, and do you remember the name of the lake, Andrea?
Yeah, West Rush.
West Rush. That's tough to remember. Rush City, West Rush. And they have an event just because we get a chance to get out there and rub elbows and see what's going on and kill some bait, whatever we got to do. But then come and see us this Sunday. We got your 6 at 6 Central Standard Time, 1800. And we will have, again, Brandon Mills and Brian Jacobs, some amazing veterans who have a great message and great mission. And I'm so excited, and we're excited to be here to serve you. So with that said, you got anything else, Andrea?
Nope, I'm good.
All right. With that said, Patriot Pride.